You see, somebody else here know you. You come too far to turn around now. One more thing. See, I've come too many years. I've laid awake at night and I've shed too many tears. The Lord has brought me over too many rocks in the river. Can't you see? I've come too far to turn around now. Sometimes while on this journey, my body sometimes it get all racking with pain. But I know all of my works down here won't be in vain. I'm glad I got a few more rock, few more real. But one day I'm gonna make it. Top of the hill, Lord, I've come too far to turn around now. One more thing. Sometimes I find myself standing at the crossroad in my life, standing there just wondering which way should I turn. Seems like every time I turn to my right side, I find trouble, confusion, misunderstanding is already on my right side. And then I turn to my left side, find out somebody's sick, somebody's in the hospital, somebody done passed and gone on, and every time I look, I see healed, and more healed, and more healed, and more healed, and more healed that are already waiting on me, make me feel like I wanna just fold my arms, sit down somewhere and just moan. But then when I began to take inventory over my life, turn around and look back, and I see all the hills, I see all the mountains, I see all the valleys. God has already brought me over, and that makes me know, that makes me know So I stood away, look up, and tell the Lord,
You in the house. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live. We're going back live, y'all. We're back live here on the Weekday Morning Show. And we have Mr. R.J. Herndon with us and Mr. Jeremiah Ruffin, our co-host. So what's been going on, man, during our break? What we've been talking about during the break an hour?
We were talking about dealing with putting dark skin, light skin out there so that the African American community, the Hispanic community, the Caucasian community can all purchase the book on Amazon.
That's right. You know, and RJ got some book out, y'all, now, and he has actually a couple of books, but I was just looking at one of the books that he has out called Dark Skin, Light Skin. And, you know, I was just telling him 40 years ago, we dared not put nothing out like that title even as African Americans. But now we're living in such a generation now that where we got African American movies that's hitting the box office, topping the box office credit. And we have our, you know, and it's just, you know, things are not the best, are not the greatest, you guys, for African Americans, but considered all in all, there are in some countries we don't have the freedoms that we have now. I'm just gonna put it out there, you know, and I believe that I don't think he can go to what's that country that your number 45 is always trying to start a war with. I don't think RJ could.
China.
Huh?
China.
Well, I don't think RJ can go to. Well, he can go to China. You know, he can go to China. But I'm talking about Korea.
I ain't trying to go there. No. I'll say where I know I have leeway.
No, well, I'm saying your book can be released in China without regard to prejudice. But as far as I believe it's either South Korea or North Korea where they talking all that mess.
Yes, he also has a book on Amazon called The Capitalist.
Right, and then
Book after the Revelation.
Right, and that's based on a biblical standpoint of a Bible character, yeah. And you know, it's so much good positive things. And but looking back at RJ, looking back at dark skin, light skin, and people that are not educated, first thing comes to their mind is, oh Lord, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? But you have to read what they say. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Right.
You have to buy the book and read the book. And what's the ages for that book? What's the age range?
Well, like I said, the age range will definitely be 10 to 12. The youngest will at least be, 8 if they're like advanced readers.
Okay.
But
okay.
Like I said, the book is for everyone. It's
right.
And I don't necessarily when I come out with a piece of work, I'm not really just creating it just for kids. I'm creating it for anyone and everyone.
Right.
We have grown folks who still like to look at books with pictures and things like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're an adult don't mean you don't have to look at pictures either.
Right.
But it's mainly it's a family book. It's a family book. If a child wants to if a child is going to their grandparents' house and the grandparents want them to read a book, they can give this book to their grandchild and say, hey, read this. Or if somebody is trying to get a message across about skin color, read the book.
Right.
Like I said, it's a book for everyone.
Jeremiah, turn your radio down a little bit in the background. I'm picking up the background. Turn it down just a little bit.
The radio is not on. I think. Close the door for me.
Oh, I hear something in the background. I'm sorry.
Yes, we finna shut the door to someone is in the other room talking.
Oh, okay. That's what we don't want that conversation to be on the radio unless they want it to. But yeah, so.
Is it clear now?
Yeah, that's a whole lot better.
Okay, great.
So, like you said, Ajay, it's a book for all ages, and what we want to do, we want to encourage. Look, buy it. Just buy the book for support and keep it. I mean, if you got kids that have backpacks, you got a lot of kids that carry their backpacks with them all the time. Put it in their backpack. You got kids that ride the subway, and you got as well as adults that get on the subway or the train, the metro train, and they want to look for some good reading. That's good reading, and it's not long, because you got a lot of people that don't like to read long books, but this is a good book that they can actually, from me reading the synopsis, you can memorize this book practically.
Exactly. And you are thinking on the different color of individual skin, and it'll bring you to the realization that skin color really does not matter.
Right.
It's more about the personality and the character of the individual person.
Right.
So go get the book.
That's it. Go get the book. Amazon is on sale at Amazon right now for now. Was that price correct, AJ?
Well, it should be $7. It should be,
But it's got $7.50.
okay. Good, and that is the correct price.
All right, so $7.50, and you're supporting our African American community as well. And I say community, I mean all African American communities, not just any particular community. But with this being Black History Month, and we're still in Black History Month, you guys have an opportunity to support Black history, because this book is going to be in the history books. Now you have one. You want to tell the listeners a little bit more about your book, The Capitalist?
Okay, well, The Capitalist, of course, it does have a biblical overtone to it, or undertone to it, whatever lingo you want to use for it. It's just pretty much my idea of what the new heaven and earth would be after, Armageddon. It's just kind of, my superhero spin on the whole last days of the earth and the rebirth of, the new earth and heaven. It's been something that's been in development for years. To be honest with you, it first started off as my own mythology book. Because that's one time when I was, really young, I was really into mythology, really heavy. And I wanted to do my own mythology book. And, as I, grew up and as I began to, develop my, craft, I believe God was taking me to a whole nother road when it comes down to the capitalist. Mm-hmm. So I know that's somewhat of a weird name for people like the Capitalist. What is that? But the Capitalist pretty much is just the name of my whole superhero brand. Like I said, it was a name given to me from a family member who, like I said, the city of the Capitalist is in the Bible. So I got the name, so she got the name from the Bible, and it just, really, rung with it, stayed with me. I like the name, so I just kept it. It's different from anything else that's out there. And a lot of the characters are influenced. Like I said, I have some biblical characters that are based off of, biblical figures that's in the Bible. Some are based off of mythology, and some are definitely just created originally. So the series of books that will be coming out will be a lot of, character profile type of books. Mm-hmm. The next one I'm working on is pretty much breaking down everything that you would like to know about the Capitalists. The Capitalists have so much to it